Hello everyone, this is Adam for RealHomeRecording.com. In this video I will compare the Slate VMR FGN plugin versus the IK Multimedia EQ73. These are both emulations of the Neve 1073 equalizer. Also partial emulation that they both use the line driver. And I'm simply going to compare these two. I've already matched them prior to hitting record on the video, matched them to a relatively equal frequency range, hopefully level depending on your speakers. But I'm really just trying to get to the bottom of whether I should buy this new plugin, new for November 2014. Now, there's been a lot of excitement about this plugin. It looks good. By the way, I'm going to be censoring the left side of the screen initially, and then next week I will release this video uncensored because I want to get a actual blind shootout. No, I don't want anybody looking at the graphic user interfaces and making judgments. I want you all to hear the sound and say, oh, that one's better, or this one's better, or that one, or they sound the same. So as you can see, this is the uncensored version. The FGN, this plugin looks just like the hardware pretty much, and it does look nice, but that doesn't matter. The sound is what matters. So we're going to get to the bottom of it. And like I said, I've already matched up the settings for the two plugins, and so let's get started. Let me set this one up so I'm not running the incorrect plugin, and I'm going to do a variety of tests just like I did with the last video with the FGS plugin, and we're gonna rock and roll in a second here, and hopefully everything works okay. All right, let's try it. By the way, I wasn't aiming to get a good sound. I wanted to test these knobs kind of to their extremes. So let's do it. As you saw on the graph, they sound pretty similar. What I'm going to do now is solo one, and then as it's playing, I'm going to solo the other one. And there'll be a small gap during the playback, but hopefully it'll be enough so you can hear that, hear any of the differences going on here. So here we go. And I will be making these files available to you in the full resolution in a lossless format, FLAC, so you all can hear the differences. Let's see. I wanted to talk about the main difference from a usability standpoint. The FGN has two mid bands, which are not a part of the hardware, but it makes this a much more versatile plugin to use. And also, instead of these frequencies being stepped, just selectable in a few frequency ranges, you can go, they're variable. So from the beginning, so from what's that, so that's 360 hertz to 7,200 hertz. And this is a 10K shelf. And now, let me see if I had any other comparisons for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna test the line drive. You know what? Let's test the high pass. So actually, I'll select a frequency. I'll select 160. I can compare it to the 160 on this one. And let's play it back. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the hard pan test. I'll go back to that after we do this. So there are differences. Are they audible? Well, let's look again. I'm going to say for this track, they wouldn't be audible. Maybe for an instrument that has more of a low end, but for this track, I would more than likely filter out the low end at that range. And but yeah, there are differences there. How audible though? Let's check it out. So I'm going to pan these hard left and right. And then we'll go back to the unfiltered version for both of these. Still hard panned left and right. By the way, when I make the A/B test, I will make sure that there's no distortion. I'll actually take ozone off and just run it so that it only peaks at 0.1. But you'll see that if you download the FLAC files. So let's see, anything else? I guess I could test the line driver. Let's see how well that works. I'll add. So you really can't do it. You got to do it by sight. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can by sight, and we'll see how this works. So actually, what I'm going to do is bring both of the levels down because I know it's going to get loud. And let's see. Panning the mono might help. Because they were both selected. That's why I wasn't doing it. Let me make sure these are at the equal volume. Yep. Okay, let's go. They're still about equal. Still about equal. Pretty cool stuff. Again, I will be uploading losslessly compressed files So no quality loss, full resolution 2488.2 because that was the native recording resolution for these tracks. So you can hear them for yourself. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pan these. One more little test. Pan hard left and right. All right. Again, these aren't comprehensive tests. I would love to show you more instruments, but you can do that yourself. I just wanted to show you something that was harmonically rich, which is an acoustic guitar, comparing the two equalizers and how closely they can match or not match. So this has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.